Whenever you have a shirt that has a rip on the sleeve because it says it's made from the finest Italian fabric and it's so fine that it rips easily, then you can try to patch it or replace the sleeve fully with a sleeve from another shirt. So for instance this shirt that has either or a yellow color or you don't like the fit anymore. So for the sleeve replacement you will need a sewing machine, an iron, pins, measurement tape, chalk, seam ripper, scissors and a French curved ruler. But before we are going to place the sleeves on the shirt, we need to check and measure if the shoulder seams are around the same size. So eventually we draw with your chalk the sleeve as a raglan sleeve. I mark around 1 cm under the front shoulder line and 5 cm with a 45-degree angle from the end of the shoulder. And draw a curve from mark to mark with your French curved ruler, starting from the collar to the armpit. Halfway through the armpit, your marks follow the seam of the old sleeve and 1 cm underneath it. Do the same on the other side and double trace it so your final line is more visible. After that, you can start with the back. Only this time you mark 5 cm from the front and mark to the back side around the collar. Your next mark is 10 cm from the front shoulder line to the back with a 45-degree angle at the end of the shoulder line. Take your French curved ruler again and follow the marks. Halfway through the armpit, you follow the old seams 1 cm underneath it. To cut the sleeve out, we need a 1 cm allowance, so we draw 1 cm underneath the line on the side you're not going to use. Take your scissors and make a little cut on the last line you mark. Cut the sleeve out from there, but leave it attached to the collar. Do the same on the other side and continue on the back. Then, when you end up with the collar, you can take out the stitches with your seam ripper. Cut out the last bit from the collar and your sleeve is removed from the shirt. Repeat this on the other side. Take your iron and iron board and iron the sleeves flat. Place the sleeves over the shirt you want to combine it with and see how it is placed. Do this on both sides. Take your pins and pin down the sleeves first and try to match up the shoulder seams as much as possible. And then from there, try to make sure the shoulder part is as flat as possible. Do this on both sides. Do the back as well. It is possible that the cutout sleeve is a bit lower than the original sleeve, which is okay as long as the sleeve is equally divided on the front and on the back. Whenever you pinned everything down, you can trace with your chalk the edges of the cutted out sleeve on the original shirt. Do this on both sides and on the front and on the back. Whenever everything is traced, you can remove the pins and the sleeves. Double trace it so it's properly visible, and in the end mark the 1 cm allowance on the side you're not using. Take your scissors and cut out the sleeves on the last line you marked. Cut out around till the collar again, but this time you cut till the stitching of the collar and leave 1 cm of fabric left from the collar. Match up the sleeves with the cutouts and start pinning the sleeves and the armpit together from the inside of the shirt. First you make sure that the sleeve is well placed in the collar, and from there you divide the fabric from the rest of the sleeve. Now prepare your sewing machine. Start stitching the collar first as close as possible to the original stitches from the collar. Start at the cut and end till the cut. Then start stitching the rest of the sleeves from where you ended your last stitch and stitch 1 cm from the side. You can leave the pins in and do the same on the other side. Cut off the leftover thread and remove the pins. And here you see that you attach the collar first, and from there you start and end exactly on the collar line. If you go further, your sleeve will be pleated against the collar. If you stop in front of the line, you have a hole. So find a bit of an in-between. If you have it properly placed, you can finish off the edge with a small zigzag that stops the sides from unraveling. And these are your leftovers, which you can use as patch material whenever this shirt or another garment gets a rip. After that, you can iron the seams properly again, so the seams fall flat on the shirt. And your shirt has 2 brand new sleeves, from the front and from the back. And of course, you can also do this with a print on print. This technique is a bit more advanced, but we believe in you. Have fun and good luck! If you want to see more techniques, go to fixing.fashion, and if you are looking for a place that can repair and upgrade your clothes or want to set up a space, make sure to visit our global community map. And have fun!